Power outages in the country have in the past years been a norm. The Kenya Power and Lighting Company, always on the receiving end from Kenyans of the losses caused during the outages that cut across the country. The wave of the constant power disruptions is now set to be fixed for a lifetime following the construction of the Isinya Substation in Kajiado County that is currently serving as an alternative source of power supply. Isinya Substation, that stretches 96 kilometers to Singida in Tanzania, is the second biggest substation after Suswa that came to existence to serve as a pivot for the Olkaria geothermal power that has started generating loads of hydro and geothermal power. Ketrako Regional Operations Manager Benjamin Achea now says the construction of the station will see Nairobi CBD and Bukasi and Mombasa being beneficiaries of the Isinya cluster.
Due to the increasing loads, there was need to evacuate the geothermal power from Olkaria to the coast region. And Isinya therefore acts as the pivot for that. It is evacuating most of the power from the Olkaria through Suswa to Mombasa region. As you can see now, the other one is Isinya Rabai line, or Mombasa Nairobi as it is famous for. It is evacuating most of the power now from geothermal to help boost the power. It is also one of the stations that is now evacuating the geothermal power from Suswa to the load center, which is one of the major load center in Nairobi, through the river and Embakasi to the CBD.
And in an effort to secure the economy from the ever-arising power outages.
So as for now, we have the N-1 contingency. That is now, in case you lose one line, say Kiambere, Mombasa, you still have something to compensate for the lost power, and that is now the Isinya Mombasa. To make sure that now power is stable in the grid. Should any line maybe say have some maintenance issues, or we are scheduled the line for maintenance where the customers will not lose power, and therefore Isinya comes in to take where now the other line has been maybe taken for outage. The Olkaria Lesos line, Olkaria Lesos Kisumu line, is now coming to solve those issues, because now it is now evacuating the geothermal power from Olkaria to the western part of Kenya. So should that line come in, then for those scenarios will be minimized or almost reduced to a very minimal levels.
Isinya Substation acts as a connection point of several key transmission projects, including the 93-kilometer 400 kV Isinya Arusha line, which is also known as the Kenya-Tanzania Interconnector, the 103-kilometer 400 kV Isinya Suswa line, the 45-kilometer 400 kV Isinya Konze line, the 482-kilometer 400 kV Isinya Rabai line, also known as the Mombasa-Nairobi line, and the 96-kilometer 132 kV Isinya Namanga line, and finally the 44.3-kilometer 220 kV Isinya Athi River Embakasi line. Well, cases of the national blackouts or the disruption of power in the country have been the order of the day. However, the cases have now started slowing down due to the Isinya Substation that serves as an alternative source of generating power to counter-rescue to the stations that face technical hitches. Kenyans now assured of a constant supply of power. Milliah Kisienya for Abru TV.